Welcome to the Way We See It podcast.
where we talk about politics, social justice, and culture.
I'm Tati,
And I'm Ariana.
and we are your host of this podcast. Welcome back, everybody. We're back with a new video, audio, whatever. But we are the Way We See It podcast. Oh my god.
This is crazy.
I'm like here, like I just feel so overwhelmed right now because I'm like, I don't even remember what I used to say in the intro.
Yeah, we gotta get used to getting back in the groove again.
I know, it feels so weird. Well, hey everybody, welcome back. This is season 3 now. Make sure you check out our socials. We're on Instagram, Twitter at The Way We See It with the C. And we are now on TikTok also at The Way We See It, which will be coming with you guys with some nice little cute videos and whatever. So make sure you also check out our website. The link can also be found in our bio along with our socials. If you are watching us on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, this is a free talk episode, so now we're just gonna be catching up. So yeah,
catching up with you guys. Hopefully everybody had a great summer. And yeah, we're just gonna be talking so you guys can hear or see what we've been up to. And yeah,
a lot has happened in these last few months, and it's only been 2 months.
Yeah, it's only been 2 months.
Only 2 months. A lot has happened in the world. A lot has happened in our lives. And, and I'm excited to tell you guys about it, whether it's now or throughout the season. But it's been pretty crazy. So, starting off when the podcast first ended, we both went on vacation.
Yeah.
Where did you go again?
I went to Orlando, Florida. Went to Disney, basically. Yeah.
And you had fun, though.
Yeah, it was lots of fun. I went to Universal Studios, which is like my favorite park. Then I went to Hollywood Studios and... what was the other park? I think it was only two. Yeah, Hollywood Studios and Universal.
Yeah, Hollywood Studios. I remember because they're right across the boardwalk from each other, right?
Universal and Hollywood.
Yeah.
No, that's Islands of Adventure.
Oh yeah, that's the other one. Yeah, I haven't been to Orlando since I was a junior in high school, so I don't even remember anything. And me, I had went to Puerto Rico for a week, and it was literally the best time of my existence. It helped remind me what life was in a way, like that didn't involve school or work, or even like when I went to St. Thomas on my birthday. It was different because it was just me, my parents, and my brother. So my parents were really the ones out, having fun and going to parties and clubbing. And then now I was in Puerto Rico with my people because I'm half Puerto Rican, half Dominican, and it was lit. Like the parties, just everything, the people, and the way like everybody interacted with one another was just a vibe. I still feel like it was a dream. I want to go back. Literally the best part of my summer, and that was the last time I've been to that beach the whole summer. Like I can't even go to the beach or the pool now because summer's over.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah, once you start traveling, you just want to keep on going.
Yeah, literally. But that's what we did with vacations. Besides that, I actually didn't even work the whole summer either. I feel like I worked, but I really didn't. I haven't worked since like June because I took a break because I was taking summer classes, guys. And so I did my summer classes. I wasn't working, and I just started work again like 2 weeks ago, I want to say. And during that time period, I don't know if I mentioned in the other episodes if I was planning to graduate in the summertime.
I don't know I know you spoke about it to me. I don't know if it was on camera or off.
Yeah.
We get a little mixy sometimes. Like, we don't know when we talk on camera.
Well, regardless, I was supposed to graduate in the summertime with my associates, but I'm going to be graduating in December, January with my associates finally. So we're going to be lit. Stay tuned for that because the podcast will definitely still be going on during that time. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was work related.
Yeah.
And Ariana was doing some weird ish this summer, with her job. She suddenly was a science teacher doing STEM projects. I FaceTimed her one day and she was like, I'm trying to see how I can work with this thing I've never seen before. I don't know, she was preparing a lesson. I don't even know.
So this summer I worked 2 jobs because I'm a hustler. It was definitely a paid girl summer. I was a STEM specialist for a summer camp program in the city, and I was also a substitute teacher for the summer school program for the kids that failed, basically, that needed to go to summer school, or like kids' parents that just wanted their kids to like keep on learning during the summer. So yeah, I was a STEM specialist, and I have no experience with science. Science is not my thing, but the school gave me like all the materials and the lesson plans, and I just basically had to like go by the book. But like basically I taught kids how to like make different inventions, like self-driving cars and like art machines. We worked with robots. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it looked like fun.
It was fun. I have videos, but I wouldn't share them because I have the kids' faces. Yeah. But it was definitely a lot of fun. The kids had a ball. The kids thought I was actually an engineer.
They thought you were an engineer?
Yeah, they thought I was an engineer. My coworkers, they were like, Miss Toledo, you're an engineer? And I'm like, nope. I go to school to study to be a counselor. But yeah, people in that school really thought I was like an engineer, like really sciencey, because I pretended like I knew what I was doing.
She faked it till she made it, and that's how you.
You know how many times like I walked in the classroom and like I didn't really know what I was doing.
You already knew?
I didn't know what I was doing.
Oh, I thought you said you knew. I was like, damn, you studied that hard?
So yeah, but it was definitely fun. That's and and I worked until the 3rd week of August. And then now I've just been doing schoolwork and started my like counseling internship. And I'll start work again soon. Yeah,
and then our workload this semester, guys, is something else. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna do it because we can do it. Yeah. I know we can. Speak into existence. So the next one, people you've met. You've met people that you want to talk about or something? You mean like just friends or famous people?
I don't know why I put that in the thing.
Yeah.
I didn't meet anybody.
I'm talking to the same people I was talking to 2 months ago.
Yeah, I didn't meet anybody new this summer.
Yeah, I didn't. I had a lot of people that left my life this summer. But besides that, pretty much that's it. But if you guys follow my social media, you can see that I'm doing okay. I'm trying to do more hand gesture things because we're actually recording and actually having videos now. Oh yeah, for the people that are listening on the podcast, so sorry. But I actually do the Commute Upstate every week now for school, which I'll get into in a second. And so me and Ariana are going to be in person every week again. Boop, boop, boop. No more Zoom. No more poor connection. No more dealing with bad quality videos. Now we have HD from firsthand from Ariana's iPhone what?
iPhone 12, baby.
iPhone 12 and LED lighting, perfect setting, So if you guys don't ever want to listen through the podcast, you can always watch us on YouTube. But you don't got to because, sometimes the podcast is the vibe. Anyways, so yeah, getting into me doing the Commute Upstate every week. So basically, guys, as you know, this summer, you may or may not know, we got into it a little bit before season 2 ended. But basically, SUNY and CUNY schools, if you were planning to attend school, you need to be vaccinated. And if you also listen to season 2, you know that I was totally against getting vaccinated, and I would postpone it for however long I needed to. Okay. So I registered for my classes really late. But I'm here thinking that I was able to get all my classes virtual. So I was like, cool, all virtual classes. Don't even actually have to do a Zoom class. They were all just asynchronous. So I was like, cool, I'm Gucci. Then I get an email from my professor saying that the semester's starting soon. So to prepare and how she's going to want this in class. And I was like, huh? I'm online. Like, I don't know what she's talking about. So basically, I have a history class and I have a biology class. And in my biology, I have a lecture teacher and a lab teacher. It's not the same teacher for both of them.
Okay. Yeah.
So they separate it. And so my lecture teacher is online, but my lab teacher is in person. So now I'm thinking, okay, cool. I could do this because I just want to graduate. I'm not going to just drop out of my classes and whatever. I have to push through. Wait, this is the semester.
At this point, was your school saying you can get tested for COVID every week if you're not vaccinated?
Yeah, because the FDA didn't approve of a vaccine yet. So I was like, okay, I could get the weekly testing, whatever. That's not a problem. So, literally first week of classes, FDA approves of one of the vaccines.
Yo.
And go ahead.
Just in time.
Literally just in time.
You want me to say the rest?
I still have no words for it because I actually surprised Ariana last week with it.
Yeah.
But I'll get into that in a second. And I was like, no freaking way. Like, I knew it was going to happen, and that's why I didn't want to be, like, in person. And that's why I was trying so hard to be on virtual, but it happened. And literally the day I got the notification from my Twitter account saying FDA approves, literally less than an hour later, the dean of my school or something sent out an email saying, basically, if you're not vaccinated, you still need to get the weekly testing, but you need to be vaccinated before the end of September. And if you're not, you get dropped from all your classes. Like, you can't be on campus. And let's just say if you were to test positive from COVID, 90 days. So that's the whole semester. You're gone. Like, what's the point? Just drop out.
I don't know where they got them numbers from because 90 days.
They're like, yeah, 2 weeks, forget that. You're never coming back. I was like, okay. So then, last week I actually had to get vaccinated. It was the last week I had to get... last week was the last week,
the first dose.
For the first dose before the end of the month, before the due date. And I got the vaccine. I was freaking out, and I can't even tell you guys all the thoughts that were coming to my mind. I was just like, oh my God. Like, first of all, didn't want this. Second of all, I hate needles. Third of all, I was just scared that something was going to happen to me and I didn't have anybody else with me. And so I went, and then they had asked me, which shoulder do you want it?
Oh, I said my left. I'm like...
Really?
Yeah, because I'm a righty, so I use my right arm for everything.
I didn't think of it like that. Literally, everybody's going to be like, Tati's so stupid after I say this. They said, which arm do you want? I said, I could choose? They're like, yeah. And I was like, okay, my right. And I was thinking my right because one is furthest away from my heart, so there would be less time for reaction, but that's so stupid because my heart's still gonna end up pumping it regardless. And then two, because my right arm is the strongest compared to my left, so I felt like if there was any symptoms, my left arm would be like hit more. But it actually wasn't that bad. And I had a friend, she was scaring the shit out of me, making me think I was gonna die. She's like, yeah, you're fine now, you may be a little sore, but tomorrow you're gonna feel it all. You're gonna be dead.
Did you feel anything?
No, I was fine.
Okay.
I felt sore that night when I was with you guys, but after I knocked out, I was like Gucci. So yeah, it was pretty, it was fine, guys. I'm just waiting for the second dose, and just, my freedom was taken away from me. I had no rights in this situation. Yeah,
my school has the same policies. You have to be vaccinated to be on campus if you're taking an online class. And one of my classes was going to be hybrid, so every other week I would have had to go to the city. And then my professor, because he's dope, he says, we're doing this class online every week. Don't tell the school, though. We're going to be on class online every week. So technically on my schedule, it says that I'm supposed to be in the building every other week, but the school doesn't know that. And I feel bad for it because some of my classmates refuse to get vaccinated. That's their decision. I respect that. But because the school doesn't know that we're online, because the professor was like, I've been here for 9 years, I know the loopholes of the school, those students have the decision of like, I have to get vaccinated or I have to drop this course, and then I can't graduate on time. So
I didn't think about that when you told me that, because even if the school doesn't know, these students that are still to the school are considered on campus. They need to be vaccinated.
So right now, like, I'm working with like students who are like against this, and we're working on a petition and stuff. So hopefully that goes through and stuff, because that sucks. You can't graduate on time because of you don't want to be vaccinated. I understand, like we're following, you know, CDC procedures and policies and stuff, but to affect students, you know, education is OD.
Literally. So. That's how I feel too, because this is the semester. Well, I had originally planned to graduate in the summertime, and then for all this to happen, it just made me regret that I didn't graduate on time. So I was like, damn, I could have honestly right now had my semester off, been chilling, and who knows where the world would have been, you know, by the spring semester. It either would have not been necessary anymore to be vaccinated, or it wouldn't have, or it would still be, but like, I had no idea, but now here I am, and I had to get vaccinated because I need to graduate.
Yeah.
And it's like...
No, you're not the only student going through that.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's going to happen. Once September 27th hits...
It's clear.
It's going to be crazy. And also, since I'm a sub for the city, they're also requiring teachers.
Yeah, they're requiring everybody to get vaccinated now. And it's insane. And it's just so... it's just frustrating on my side because, like, it's literally something I really did not want to do. But I had to. But then at the same time, I do see where everybody is coming from that is vaccinated. But, because I have had those moments already where it's like, oh, I don't have to go into this spot with my mask on because I'm vaccinated and whatever. And it is a nice feeling to know that, like, it's not like how when I was unvaccinated, let's just say I went into a store without my mask by accident because I just didn't have it. Like, you know, it's not a rebellious thing because now I actually am vaccinated. But it's, like, so weird even saying that. Yeah. And even so, I still wear my mask regardless now. I have only gone in places twice without my mask so far. But I still wear my mask because even if you have the vaccine, you can still get the virus. So it's always to be safe, and
we don't know what the hell's going on.
I'm just like
in a simulation.
Yeah, literally. Oh my god. So me and my boyfriend, I'll just call him that, guys. Me and my boyfriend, I was dropping him off home the other day, right? We saw this stimulation in effect. I'm not even lying. We both saw. So we're driving, right? We just came off the highway, and there's this man standing here on the sidewalk. And behind him is another man, just like a few feet behind him. And between them two are two dogs. And they're all perfectly still. Like, they have their hands in fists by their sides. And no word, their mouths aren't moving. Like, they're just still. And they're just stuck there. And even the dogs that are squatting, they're not even fully sitting. They're squatting. No poop coming out. They're not even shaking. No movement. Like, I promise you, like, I felt like I was just seeing things.
We'll bleep that out.
Yeah. But my boyfriend, he had seen it too, and he was like, no, what the hell? And I was just like,
so they were just staring like to nothing.
Yeah, they weren't even staring at each other either. So the guy in the back was staring at the other guy's back, but the guy in the front was just staring off in the distance. And literally, as we said, oh, what the hell? Because we both noticed it, then they both, like, everybody just snapped out of it. Like, the guy just suddenly just started walking and searching through his pockets and whatever, and the other guy was just with the dogs, and the dogs started moving, and I was like, did I just see something that I was not supposed to see right now? That's how it felt in that moment. I was just like, okay, sure. But The Matrix, actually, is a movie that I've told Ariana multiple times to watch about the glitch and how this world is literally like, I don't know. I don't really believe it because, you know, it's a movie.
Yeah.
But it makes you think like that sometimes. Like, oh, this is a glitch in the system. We're glitching. But their last movie ended in like 2006, 2005, I think. And the main character like disappeared or something. And now the final movie called like Matrix Resurrection is coming out in like December. Like all these years later, so it's pretty cool. So he's coming
back then if they call him Resurrection.
Yeah, because he's alive, but I don't think he remembers everything like that had happened. Because he's like the chosen one to help them get out of that Matrix world. You have to watch it.
Okay, I'll get there.
Another thing that Ariana actually did, guys, she started an anime.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, we were talking about season 3 and the things that we were going to talk about and whatnot, and I was like, can you please, like, start an anime? before the season starts, so you can at least, one, say you watch something, and then two, actually have started an anime. And what's your opinion about it so far? By the way, it's Demon Slayer.
Yeah, I'm watching Demon Slayer. I'm like on episode 5.
Only? One episode a week?
It's kind of hard for me to like just sit there and pay attention to the show. I don't know. It's just, I don't find it interesting. I'm gonna be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you listen to
I would say
English
it's a cool
Japanese?
In English.
That's why.
Like it's a cool storyline. It's cool,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It's just I really have to like force myself to watch it. I feel like.
That's so crazy because she's literally the first person that I know to have that opinion about Demon Slayer, because everybody, like, that was the first actual one I ever watched, and I got attached to it. There were some episodes, they call them filler episodes, where it has nothing to do with the plot. Those episodes were always boring to me, so I'd just be on my phone while they're going on. But the other episodes, and just seeing the characters and their missions and whatnot, I'd be like, damn. And then they're only gonna progress from there, and it's just you don't really ever know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I can see why people like it. It's just I'm not a show person, like, in general, and I'm saying because I'm a grown adult watching cartoons. I think there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just not a show person. Like I can't binge watch. Like I like All American, but I can't sit for hours. Like,
oh my god,
the most I can do is 2 episodes back to back.
Yeah, I can't. All American is something I have not even tried to watch right now, because all I've been watching this whole year and a half is mainly anime. If I'm not watching anime, it's something like from Netflix that's maybe a 12 episode short episode show that they created, like Outer Banks, for example. That's short. But All American, that's like 16 hours plus. Like, where in an anime, 1 hour is just 3 episodes. So I was just like, it's a lot for me. And then I don't even remember anything from the other seasons. And then, what's the main character's name?
Spencer.
Yeah, Spencer's always like, Crenshaw and Coop, do it all for Crenshaw. I'm angry. And I'm just like, literally, my boyfriend had sent me a TikTok about some guy just mimicking Spencer.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
Yeah, and once I watched it, and then I tried watching the first episode of the season, I was like, I couldn't do it. Like, I literally just started seeing everything that the TikTok pointed out, and I was like, oh god, they ruined it for me. But yeah, that was that, guys, so far. Ugh, man. God, I'm kind of tired too. I've had a long night. I didn't sleep well. Let's see. Talked about school. Oh, my goals. What are your goals? Yeah.
So we got 4 months left of the year, which is crazy. I feel like last year and this year is a blur. Sometimes I'll be forgetting what I did last year. For my goals, I want to get A's in 2 of my classes that I'm taking this semester. That's the goal. I guess develop, be more, confident in my counseling skills because I'm doing a counseling internship where I'm counseling clients every week, and I'm actually counseling in Spanish, which is crazy.
What? Like speaking in Spanish?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm like a bilingual therapist now.
Ah.
So all the clients I've been seeing only speak Spanish. And I'm the only counselor there that speaks Spanish. So they just had one, but he left to a different clinic. So it's pretty cool, to be counseling in Spanish. But it's definitely a big learning experience.
Yeah, I feel like you're always taking on jobs that obviously you're not experienced in, but it helps you with so many things in the process. You learn so many new things, and it becomes a part of you, obviously, for the future. And that's just a plus on your resume. Yeah. Because you're just well-rounded, basically.
I'm also back in the gym. I haven't been in, the gym since March 2020, and I've just been doing, home workouts. So last week was my first week inside an actual gym.
You've been lifting?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you mean by lifting?
Like lifting, you get the weight things and you just...
Oh, yeah.
And then pulling down the thing.
Yeah.
You do? Show me your muscle.
I don't have much, but...
What?
My baby muscle?
Let me feel it. Wow, guys. Ariana has a good, nice little bump. That's why I was like, this muscle's kind of weak right now. I'll get it back since I'm starting volleyball again. But, yeah, but you told me you've been going to the gym. I was like, Ariana at the gym. I'm thinking maybe you're just doing the treadmill, whatever. Maybe doing, like, those bench squat thingies. But not lifting. Look at you.
Yeah.
She's about to be like,
and I've been seeing a personal trainer, too, that's at the gym that comes with mine.
Wow. What gym do you go to?
Planet
Fitness?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They do have those personal trainers.
So.
They take up mad space, though. Ugh. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be wanting to go to the machine. They're like, are you almost done? I'm like, almost done. And I feel rushed sometimes, but that's only happened like twice to me. What else for your 4 months?
That's pretty much it. I don't get these games, do good in school. I don't know, man.
Yeah. If we're talking about just for the next 4 months, I think my goals just involve... Right now, my main priority is strictly my school. I'll put my school over everything these next 4 months because that's the only way I'm going to be able to do anything, you know? Once my school's out the way, there'll be a lot more free time for me. So... Right now, my main goal my main goal is to just graduate in December and January, whenever graduation is. Finish it up this semester. I want to say I'd like to go to the gym more often, but I haven't really been a gym person, and how my schedule is looking right now, it doesn't look like I have any time for the gym at all, but... Honestly, I just want to be able to maintain a good study plan for my homework and be able to just be very organized with everything in my life. Because literally, I made a whole plan the other day on my planner about what days I'm going to be doing homework and what days I'll be studying. And it is a lot of work because now Sundays to Wednesdays or Mondays to Wednesdays, I'm literally working half the day. And by the time I get home, I'm going to be tired and no energy. And I'm going to want to go to sleep early because I have to wake up again early the next morning to just deal with everything all over again. And then Wednesdays are literally like my no free days. I just have work from like 10 to 6 or 10 to 5. Drive upstate.
Eat dinner,
and do homework. On Wednesdays. And Wednesdays, I can't even pretend like I can't do homework when I get home because I have to. Yeah. It's necessary. So, really, that's my main goal right now. I know what I would like to do after I graduate. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, working and going to school is not for the weak.
I know.
I applaud everybody that does it. Keep going. It'll be worth it.
Yeah. Like, literally, I'm just trying to stay on my feet. And if you guys know me from the last 2 seasons, like, I don't do well under pressure. But lately, these last 2 weeks, I've been very optimistic. I've been maintaining my peace and making sure there's no drama that comes into my life that doesn't need to be there. I'm trying. Keyword trying. I mean, there's been obstacles where people have literally tried to... like mess with me, and I'm like, I'm literally doing nothing right now but just trying to do me, and these things just come my way, and I'm just like, but I've been able to actually shut them down in a healthy way and left the other person to actually think about their actions and what they're saying to me. That made me say that. So I could say that was a good thing, because honestly, an argument is the last thing I want to do sometimes, especially if I feel like it's going to empty ears, you know? So, that's pretty much it. Just to maintain my peace and do well in school so I can graduate. And I think I'm going to school next semester instead of taking a semester off. Okay. Yeah. So, I know what my goals then are. So, transfer to a new school, do teaching, while also taking art classes, and getting back in my habit of doing art again, and then soon study abroad.
You know what? Yes. I just thought of an episode idea. We should do an episode where like we paint and we talk at the same time.
For free talk?
Yeah, like we go to Michael's or whatever, buy canvas and paint, and we just be painting and.
I have paint at home, so I'll just bring it over. But like, just do it. That's like Bob Ross.
I don't know who that is.
You.
I thought you were gonna. Who's
she
that?
doesn't know who Bob Ross is. He's a famous painter.
I don't know painters like that. All I know is
nobody knows painters. Trust me, he's the one painter that a lot of people know. He just he would post videos on YouTube. No, he would be on PBS.
Maybe I've probably seen his like paintings before. Is his paintings at MoMA?
No. No, those are actual painters. I mean, he's still considered a painter, but he just worked with PBS, and he'd just be talking to the camera. He's like, "Listen, kids," giving like advice about life, just talking about whatever while painting, and he would give you like a tutorial also while doing the painting. And he's like doing a whole masterpiece in the process. He's like, "Okay, so you're just gonna get this tool here, mix these two colors together, and go and he makes it look so simple, but it's really not. Like me and my ex, you know my ex, we had done a YouTube video. I don't remember if we posted it or not, but like we were copying a Bob Ross painting and trying to do that, and it didn't come out exactly how his came out, but you know it was the idea, so we could do something like that. Okay,
which I'm down. I'm not the most artistic person, but
I just remembered I have
painting is relaxing though.
I have tea for you, but I can't say it right now on the podcast.
Okay. But I was gonna say one more goal of mine. I want to start therapy. I realized
like, do you go to therapy?
No, but I would like to start it. I just realized from like the internship I had last semester with counseling high school students, I just need an outlet to be able to talk to somebody that is not gonna be biased and stuff like that. Yeah. Because working in the mental health field, you really gotta like take care of yourself, because it's hard to heal other people when you're going through stuff. Yeah. So I've been trying to find a therapist, but this shit is expensive. Yeah. Like I'm like
with insurance,
I'm struggling with insurance. Talking about $150 a session. What? I'm like, okay, hang up.
Yeah, I'll get right back to you. Never calls back.
So yeah, I'm struggling to find one that I can afford, because I would like to pay. The most I could pay like every week is like $40 every week, but $150 or like anything more than like $40 is just not. It's not in my budget. So if you have any ideas where I can find a cheap therapist, let me know, because I've been doing my research for like a couple weeks now and it's not been going good.
Go to my cousin.
I'm not gonna.
I mean, she's not licensed.
I know.
But you know, I call her and Ariana my free therapist.
Yeah. So yeah, I would like to start therapy and hopefully soon. Yeah. But these prices, I'm like, how do people do it?
I was literally thinking that on the way here too, like how the prices have changed everywhere for everything. Like first the gas right now is like $3.15 and up. I just found gas by my school that's like $3.09, so I'm gonna get that right now because I'm practically on E.
My robot is talking.
She has that robot cleaning machine, and it just turned on and started.
She just screamed? This was weird.
No, I screamed.
Oh, I thought it was a robot. Sorry, I don't know what's going on.
She just screamed. It was me. And imagine she screamed like that. Like, who's screaming into the mic like that? What was I saying? I don't remember.
We were talking about how you were gonna get gas.
Oh yeah, like the gas is so pricey now. I can't even speak today. My English is like all over. I'm all over the place. But the gas is so expensive. The movies is so expensive. I remember when to go to the movie was like $10 for a kid, and now it's $15, $16, and then for an adult it's $20. I just went to the movies.
AMC?
Yeah. I went to the movies with my my boyfriend and his family, and for the 6 of us or 5 of us, it was around that amount. It was like it was 2, 3, 5. Yeah, 5 of us. It was $116.
At least stay home.
Yeah, right? I was like, for that, I'll just stay home and watch my Netflix.
They've been closed for so long, they're just going to increase the price.
I know, but it's just like, Jesus, like, everything is so pricey these days. Even Walmart prices started going up, and the minimum wage is what, $15?
It ain't going up, but everything else is.
I'm just like, my
Explain
Lord.
that.
And then the other thing I was gonna say was that my English is like all messed up right now because I've been learning different languages during our break. So when I was in Puerto Rico, I was obviously speaking Spanglish. I was speaking Spanish when needed.
Mira, nena.
And I'd be like, perdón, por favor, whatever. I would speak to the bodyguard sometimes to get inside to the club. Like, there would be a whole line outside this one club. Me and my cousins would just go up to the bodyguard, and we were with this girl that actually met my cousin that's in the same field as you. And they went to high school together. And she came to Puerto Rico after she graduated with her PhD or her master's, one of those two. She graduated with her master's. So she went there for a vacation for like 2 weeks. And instead of going back to New York after those 2 weeks, she decided to stay in Puerto Rico.
Oh, wow.
For the rest of her summer. She's like, no, I love it here. These are my people. She made a whole new group of friends. Like, she stayed with her family that lived there. So she was hooking us up. Like, she was giving us the ins and the outs, like what to do, what not to do. And it was just like lit. Like, that's all I can say. So in PR, I was speaking Spanish. And then watching anime, obviously knowing some words in Japanese. And then I actually started watching Kdramas, which is Korean dramas that they watch in Korea.
What is that, like reality shows?
No, so like actual drama shows that we would watch.
Okay.
It's just in Korean that they make, yeah. And I don't know if anybody knows, but if you plan to travel to Korea, they always say go to South Korea because it's more modern compared to North Korea, which is more like the poor land, and it's more racist, and they're more military based, basically. So like if you ever search up South Korea, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's where all the animes, the K-dramas take place. And I was like, I had a few friends telling me to watch it. Let me try it out because I've only watched anime. And so I watched it, and I got hooked, like, off the bat. But it was so... The only thing for me, though, it was really hard for me to read the subtitles this time because even though I'm used to reading subtitles with anime, watching it in Japanese... for some reason, it was still very different for me because now I'm listening to this while reading the thing, and it's not Japanese, it's Korean, it's a whole different language. Like, the words are completely different from the other, the way they act towards other people is also, they have some differences.
How do you say hi in Korean?
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
What about Japanese?
I don't know.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't learn the basics. It's just whatever I see like on the TV, and I'm like, oh, that seems like an easy word, like morigaso, that's Korean. I know arigato means thank you.
How you say it?
Arigato.
Arigato?
Yeah, arigato. But that means thank you. But then when you're addressing an elder, like someone of higher above you, they say arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Goi
za mas gozaimasu.
Yeah. So and then like I know okasa means mom, okasa. Like I know more words in Japanese than Korean, obviously, because I just started it. But I highly suggest, I'm gonna do some vlogs on like my go-to like K-dramas I just watched. I've only watched 3, but the only thing with K-dramas is that they're longer than any show I've ever seen.
How long are the episodes?
An episode, Ariana, is an hour and 40 minutes.
My attention span is...
The only reason why I was able to do that was because I had just finished my summer classes, so it was during my 1 week break between the fall semester, and I wasn't working yet, so I was like, bet, like, we're doing this, and I watched 2 K-dramas.
Oh my God.
Back to back. To watch 2 K-dramas that have that amount of time in the episodes was 4 days in total. It was bad. It was really bad, but it was worth it. I got a lot of tears out that needed to come out, a lot of laughter, and I just was able to be in my bed, roll around and, just have that time to myself that I didn't mind because I do have my introvert moments. So that really was nice, and Yeah, I love the K-drama, so I really want to visit Korea now. It's very similar to Tokyo in Japan in some ways. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it from my side. I'm gonna save some more things for future episodes when we talk about love relationships, maybe. I don't know how we're gonna go about that one if we do that, but might imagine I out that person. Imagine no, I wouldn't do that. I can't do that on the podcast. But you guys could follow my TikTok. I'm on TikTok now.
Yeah, Tati is like TikTok famous.
Don't drag it. I have like 200 followers. But yeah, I've been on TikTok lately. My TikTok is Tatiana Polino with 2 O's at the end, similar, just like my Instagram account, basically. But yeah, I think that's it, really. Yeah.
I have nothing else to say.
Yeah, I just work, school. Ariela's home right now. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing else to say. I'm sorry.
Yeah, guys, I'm so sorry. Like my life is really that boring.
All I do is school and
work,
spend time with family and friends. That's what I do.
That too. The most that's what I could say too. Yeah, the most I've done also is just be with my family, because I don't really have no friends. If I'm not with my boyfriend, I'm with my cousins, and if I'm not with my cousins or my boyfriend, I'm with my coworkers at work. So, Puerto Rico, went to all these parties, ins and outs, whatever. It was fun. But turns out one of my other cousins, my oldest boy cousin, he's actually pregnant with his girlfriend. I love saying that a guy's pregnant, because it's funny. Because, like, you know what I mean, but I'm saying he's pregnant. Mm-hmm. Anyways. And he's the first boy from our generation. He's having the first boy for the next generation. And so it was a nice bittersweet moment. And it was so cute. My grandma was really crying in the kitchen. She's like,
I'm finally getting a nieto. That's what she said?
No, well, that too. She was happy about that. But it was nice seeing that her first grandson, and seeing how excited he was to have his son.
That's going to be her bisnieto. Her, how you say that in English? Because
her great-grandson.
Yeah.
Because, what's it called? Like, everybody was partying so hard. So they did fireworks to reveal the gender.
Yo, your family is crazy. They get fireworks?
They did fireworks. He went all the way to PA to get those fireworks. He was like, I need it in order to show that the baby is
That was like professional fireworks.
Yeah, and it was like, I was just praying. I was like, please don't let the police come, because my neighbor on the right is a police officer, and the one on the left is a retired police officer. So I was like, please don't knock us out, please. But it was so fun. But I don't know if you heard when I had posted that fireworks show on my Instagram when they revealed the gender. But when they revealed the gender, you just heard screaming, like just crazy screaming, and it sounded like somebody was getting massacred. Like, literally,
no, I don't know.
We played it back, and we were like, it literally sounds like you're getting murdered. And I knew the gender the whole time. I don't know if it was me or somebody else.
Oh, so you wasn't shook when you... I don't know. Maybe I wasn't paying attention to the audio.
You've never seen the movie Scream, have you?
Yeah.
You have? It sounds like someone that's getting slashed from Scream, you know, when they're getting dragged out. But yeah, it was a nice bittersweet moment. My grandma literally just started crying because she sees him jumping in the backyard with his friends. Like, they have the dog cue in their hand. They got the Henny. They're all jumping, getting lit. They're standing on the couch in the backyard like, party at my house. And she's like, oh, it's so nice to see him so happy, so lively. No, she's like, "Hi, Grandma." I was like, I'm going back upstairs to do my homework. And that was pretty much it. But very happy moment with me and my family, and I love that. It was a gender reveal party, obviously.
Baby shower about to go crazy.
Yeah, I know, right? But it's just so funny, too, because I remember there was a time, like, for maybe our parents' generation, where gender reveals weren't necessary. They just did the baby showers, and now it's like gender reveal and a baby shower, and it's like necessary.
That's a lot of money.
I know.
Because us Latinos, we be doing baby showers like if it was it would be low key be better than the wedding. Yeah. The baby shower. Everybody be lit as hell. Yeah. The husband or the boyfriend is always lit. Yeah.
What's it called? They get mad gifts too because
the
gifts that my oh my god, I can't even tell you, but my cousin's girlfriend's family hooked us up with the food and like the little desserts that. Well, I did the desserts for the gender reveal party, but they'd like pulled through with the shredded ice and put like the icings on top of it. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's similar to agua fresca. It's similar to that, so but with the shredded ice and everything. So they really hooked us up and everything, yo. Like I'm still thinking about the food that they had, the pernil they had. Ooh. Oh my god. Ooh. It slapped. Oh my god. Such good food. I love having good food in my system. It's always a great feeling. But those parties, I can't wait till the baby shower. The baby's supposed to be here in March, so we'll be lit. But yeah, guys, I think that's basically it for this episode. We'll catch you next Friday.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Season 3, we're here. Let's grow as a family together. And yeah, catch you guys next week.
Every Friday, and just stay tuned with our TikTok and our IG pages to see what's coming your way. Okay? Peace.